Sevgili YouTube, sevgili arkadaşlar, Hogwarts'ta ilk günümüz. Evet, ikinci bölüme hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Hogwarts'a zorlu bir yoldan, 1 saatlik aradan sonra geldik. Tabii ki de Ravenclaw olduk. Ben Ravenclaw olmak istiyordum ve Hogwarts'ta bir Ravenclaw kızız. İnşallah ileride Lak Lak Luna gibi bir haberci olacağız. Hadi bakalım. Yukarıya. Şimdi ortak salonumuzu bulalım bir. Ortak odayı bir bulalım. Oo.
I suppose some introduction.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts.
Pardon.
Revelio. That's not right either.
Şu kıza bir sorsak. Elma yiyebiliyor muyum? Oo mis, harika. Üf. Selamünaleyküm.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find
Camın
it.
önüne koy bacım.
Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to
I
meet
am
you,
Ayten.
Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more
Şimdi
than
biraz yalakalık
Wiggenweld.
yapalım, okulda yeniyiz.
You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Umarım Samantha daha fazlası anlar.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor
Bu çalışkan
Sharp, our
bir kız
potions
kesin.
master,
Garanti.
cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Tamam bacım, seninle
It was
konuşmak
nice to
gibi.
meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Eyvallah bacım. Reşat'ım hoş geldin kardeşim. Umut nerede, dur. Çocukla tanışayım
That's
bir.
just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
Hacı
Think you
selamünaleyküm.
could- Ah! Why, hello.
Abi
Would you like to
Reşat'ım
take
hoş
a look?
geldin. Bu çocuğu sevdim. Bu çocuğa yürüyebiliriz. Uzay seven herkes iyidir.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes.
Ne yapalım
So
be ya,
much to
aynen.
be
Sen
learned
ne
from the
yapıyorsun?
stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Severim, yıldızları
I hope
severim.
astronomy is on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
Allah, nereye
I
alsın
have
yoksa
good
bayağı?
news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in
Nasıl
class
geçiyor
then.
okul?
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there?
Bu çocuk çok
Be
inek,
seeing
bu çocuk
you.
olmaz. Bu çocuk olmaz abi, bu çocuk çok inek. Çocuğa yürüyemem.
This should be interesting.
Bu çocuk bir değişik.
One moment. Watch this.
Bu çocuk olur.
What is this?
Bu çocuğu sevdim.
Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Bu çocuğu sevdim.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Evet. Aslında bir tık gerginiz.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself, and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits.
Aha.
I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
Oo,
You too,
şaka
Everett.
yapıyorsun.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
New fifth year.
I was going
Çok iyi ya.
this year.
Can't imagine.
Neler anlattı, ne yaptı?
Revelio.
Şimdi rebellion. Ha, aşağı in diyor. Okey, nereden buradan? Aşağı. Nen.
Good morning. I
Günaydın.
trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. I can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be
Yerel
expected to
kaynaklarına çok
complete
iyi
your
be.
OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs.
Abi o gelirse giremezsin zaten.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Yoğuracı
They
ya.
will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
O ne lan?
Here you are.
Aha. Baş harfi. Ne oluyor lan?
What
Yani
is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
evet.
Thank you, Professor, but
Valla.
what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Hadi bakalım. Çok iyi ya.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Oğlum öyle deme, adam merak etmiş. Adam merak etmiş abi.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
O ne?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Aha. Bu neymiş? Ravenclaw büstü. Ravenclaw evi onuruna yapılan bu büst yüce Ravenclaw kulesinde yer almaktadır. Az önce bir saha rehberi mücadelesinin kilidini açtınız. Meydan okumaları tamamlamaya yönelik ilerlemenizi burada görünüz. Okey. Saha rehberi. Ece. Okey. Bu sizin büyücülük seviyenizdir. Mücadeleden kazanan XP seviyesinin gücünü artırır. Okey. Bu neymiş? Saha rehberiniz mevcut mücadele ilerlemenizi takip eder. Devam etmek için mücadeleye menüsünü açın. Ne fark ediyor? Bundan başkasına zaten bakamıyor muyum? Okey. İlk rehber sayfanızı topladığınızda yeni bir mücadele kategorisinin kilidini açmış olursunuz. Maceranız boyunca açtığınız yeni mücadeleler burada görünecektir. Devam etmek için saha rehberinin sayfasını seçin. Okey. Her mücadelenin kademeleri vardır. Tamamladığınız her kademede görünüşten kritik yükseltmelere kadar özel ödüller açılır. Ödüller mücadele mevzusunda alınmalıdır. Kilidini açtığınız ödülleri toplamak için sık sık geri gelin. Okey. Açmışken vereydik be.
Clever, isn't it?
Şimdi bir dakika. Hemen açalım. %1. Şu. Ha, bu kendiliğinden açılıyor. Öyle mi? Okey.
Eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Sürekli biz 3 yıl önce lisedeki 2. dönemindeki ama yazdıklar bile olmasa. Zırt pırt medalyo
No time to
atmayacağım bu arada.
waste. You've classes to attend.
Öyleli bir şey. Bak burada bir kapı bulduk. Bunu hatırlayın. Çocuk kafasına sıksam.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okey. Tamam. Hogwarts iki ana alana ayrılmıştır. Haritanın sol tarafında öğrenciler ve profesörlerin yaşadığı yerler ve evlerinin ortak adaları ve büyük salon içerir. Okey. Peki. Biz büyük salona gideceğiz.
Çok değişiksiniz hepiniz.
Vanedam Reşat'ıma
Değişiksiniz.
abonelik hediye etti. Teşekkür ederim Vaneda. Bu bölümde ve o bölümde olan uçuş tozlarını görebilirsiniz. Yeşil uçuş tozu kendi evinizin ortak odası dahil olmak üzere keşfettiğiniz alevli test eder. Gri uçuş tozları keşfedilmemiştir. Ha, okey. Ne diyor? Lan onu seri attım ben. Okey. Tamam. Biz merkez salona yolu açacağız. Geri gittim. Biz Ravenclaw olduk. Aynen. Xbox Game Pass'ta var ya.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Karşısına kadar güzel.
You can get
Grafikler
almost
inanılmaz
anywhere in
güzel
the
olmuş.
castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Poor Susan in those second-hand robes. Check her grandmother in here. Smells like something.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okey. Bana büyü sınıfı dersi hakkında daha fazla bilgi verebilir misin?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Yok.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond
Evet,
these
hem
walls.
savunmalı öğrenmemiz
A
lazım yani.
mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Aynen Hackett'i hoca.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Bu arada
You
gideceğiz.
should be able to find all of the school supplies you
çok oldu
require
bombom.
in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Pekala, teşekkürler.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Şimdi söyleyelim mi? Söyleme dedi. Söyleme dedi. Aramızda dedi. Figi satalım mı satmayalım mı? Paneda, figi satıyor muyuz satmıyor muyuz? Bence de fazla soru sordu. Bence de satmayacağım.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Aynen bu kadar.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Burada bir şey uçuyor lan.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class
bakalım.
myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Fazla
Good
diyaloğa
luck
takılmış
today.
ama.
And
Oyun.
remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Pekala. Fig. Gel buraya gel gel.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Müdürü
Professor.
sevmedim.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Aha. Haritayı açtım. Bu ana görevleri temsil eder. Ana görevleri tamamlamak hikayeyi ilerletir, yeni özellikler kilidini açar ve XP kazandırır. Okey. Bazı görevler büyü seviye gereksinimlerinin nedeniyle kilitlidir. Bu durum görevi etkinleştirmek için gerekli seviye veya gerekli büyüye sahip olmanız gerektirir. Yeni büyüler profesörlerin ödevlerini tamamlayarak veya görev ödülleri olarak kazanabilir. Tüm profesörlerin birbirinden haberi yok. Arkadaş bu nasıl bir şey? Aynen öyle. Devam etmek için görevlere bakalım. Karanlık sanatlar mı, büyü sınıfı mı? Büyü sınıfı. Görevi takip et. Pekala.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Tamam, okey. Gidiyoruz.
Revelio.
He's absolutely sweet. I'm sure of it. Every time he's around me, he's crooning at me.
Ne oldu lan? Bir kat daha. Buradan mı? Bu arada Ravenclaw odası çok iyiymiş. Okey to.
Revelio.
Neymiş? Daha yukarıya. Lan yanlışlıkla büyü çaktık iyi mi? Pekala gidiyorum. Daha da yukarıya.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Hadi bakalım. Sınıfta yakışıklı çocuklar var mı? Yürürüz. Aha şu Japon kızın yanına oturalım.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor
Yok
Ronan
tanışmadım
yet?
hadi. Aha.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one
Eskiden de
another.
böyle biliyor musun? Lisedeyken de böyle. Hoca bir soru sorardı. Kimse bilmez. Oy kız ne kadar
Do
güzel.
you even remember how to perform a basic
Erkek
summoning
olsaydık onu
charm?
yürürdük.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Pekala. Ahanda büyü. Akıyor en sevdiğim. Go go go go go go go go go go go go go go. Tek satarım.
Accio.
Oba.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Hocayı sevdim. Bu dersi sevdim. Bazı görevler yeni büyüler öğretir. Tarih mücadelelerle ilgilenildikçe özel ödüllerin kilidini açacaktır. Meydan okuma, eğlenmeniz falan filan.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Pekala. Hadi bakalım.
Very simply, cast
Dört
Accio
akıyor.
on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, that's it. Happens to the best of us.
Yerinde bırakmak gerekiyor.
Splendid.
Hadi lan. 30 iyidir.
Excellent control.
50. Yaptım bu sporu.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Hadi bakalım.
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you
Hadi
are
bacım.
playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Evet, okey. Onun kuralları neymiş lan? Bende mi ilk?
Here we go.
Hadi lan 50 aldı kız. Arkadaş. Çok çektim lan.
Not to worry.
Watch this. There we go.
Yeah.
Very good.
Let us see this.
Her türlü beni yendi ya. Ben bir tane kaçırdım. Yo, yenemedi. 50 yaparsam ben alırım. Babayı alırım.
Here.
50 mi lan?
Nicely done.
Bir tane o kaçtı, onu yapacak bir şey. Bir daha.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Olur. Dur.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round
sefer alacağım.
settles it all.
Lan hadi be. Elli.
Splendid.
Watch this.
Oluyor mu lan öyle? Ah, gelemedi o. Nasıl ya? Oluyor mu lan öyle? O şerefsizliği yapabiliyor muyuz? Dur.
Well done.
Öndeyiz.
Let us see this.
Düştü. 30. 30 yapsak alıyoruz mu?
Done.
30'a bile gerek yok. Halledeceğiz. Açgözlülük yok. 30 yapsak alıyoruz.
Excellent control there.
İlk sefer bir tam
Very
çözememiştim
good,
onları.
both of you. Well done.
Öyle.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Pekala.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Kendimi tutuyorum mu?
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Biraz bu
Is
kızla
Wagadu
bir
much
şey
bigger than
yapalım.
Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes,
Oh,
bigger
Hogwarts'tan
than
büyük okul mu?
Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Bu arada saç rengimizle kıyafetimizin uyumu.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Görüşürüz bacım. Bir hocanın yanına gidin.
A word,
Hocam,
if you would.
derste nasıldım, iyi
To
miydim?
speak with me, Professor.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Olur hocam. Güzel. Level atladık ama hızlı bir şekilde gitmeyeceğim. Burada bir
How
çanta
was your
gibi bir
first
şey
day
var.
coming along?
Revelio.
Nerede lan? Burada bir yerde bir şey var.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately?
And then the werewolves join the
Pekala,
goblins. and
görev
the-
menüsü. Hangisi görev menüsüydü? Görevler. Karanlık sanatlara gidiyoruz. Kapat.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by
Uçuyor lan bu
the end
herif.
of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert.
Go.
Revelio.
Bu arada Hogwarts'ın için sağlam bir gezeriz. Bırt bırt bir şey ötüyor. Değişik. Aşağı. Yanlış yoldan mı gidiyoruz lan? Hadi başlayalım. Kumandanın önünden mi var?
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle.
Çok saçmalama. Leviosa
Let's practice what we've
şeyi
just
yakalamak için
learned,
kullanıldı.
starting
Ama
with
olsun.
something small.
Önemli. Evet, Leviosa öğreniyoruz. Aha, buradan öğreneceğiz. Oo, bu zor. Hadi tekte alalım. Hızlıyız be.
Levioso.
Not Leviosa. Leviosa.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Aha. Aha.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Yani yahak saldırısı. Yahak!
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember? Good. Now, well done.
Adına vurdum. Okay.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Gel lan.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy. Lucky.
Takla attırırım.
Lucky about it.
What for your first duel?
Uza!
I do enjoy my duel.
Ben yendim.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat.
Evet.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've
Belki
seen
vardır
today
ama
is
ya.
any indication, we can
Vardır,
expect
vardır.
great
İlerleyen
things
zamanlarda.
from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Görüşürüz canım.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Aa, şu yukarıda şey var. Bu çocuğa gideceğim ama. Dur, gördüm. Nerede? Hala konuşmayacağım.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Slither'in çocuğu nasıl tokatladım ama.
It felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Sus lan yılan dilli.
Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
İlgi çekici.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okey. Pekala. Öncelikle bir tane soru işareti var. Lukan Berti. Lukan Berti bu çocuk muydu lan? Sen kimdin lan? Sen kimdin? Neyse.
Revelio.
Burada çanta gözüküyor. Ama yok. Pekala. Sevgili YouTube, sevgili arkadaşlar. Bir sonraki bölümümüzde görüşmek dileğiyle. Bugün ne öğrendik? Bugünkü dersimizde önce Leviosa. Sonra da Kyo. Bir sonraki bölümümüzde görüşmek dileğiyle. Kanala abone olmayı, videoları beğenmeyi unutmayın. Hoşçakalın. Bye bye.